So, second day of the fourth South Asian Athletic Meet here in this wonderful city, Chennai. I didn't mention yesterday that we are just about a kilometer away as the crow flies, the famous Marina Beach, and all around me there are some wonderful sights. But this stadium, the Jawaharlal Nehru Athletic Stadium, or stadium for other sports as well, has hosted so many international and national events over the last so many years. Welcome to our telecast here on day 2 of the South Asian Athletic Championships. The second day promises to be as brilliant as the first day. I'll just run through before I talk about my guest as far as this evening is concerned. We're looking at 10 finals on the second day. There are 5 in the men and 5 in the women. The long jump, the 110 hurdles, the discus throw, the 3000 meters and the 400 meters. That's the men's section. And then you of course have the discus throw, the 100 meters hurdles, the long jump, the 3000 meters and the 400 meters. The only difference is that the men run the 110 hurdles, or the boys run the 110 hurdles, the girls run the 100 meters. Yesterday, oh what a surprise, Sri Lanka 3 golds, India 3 golds, and we all thought that on the opening day India might sweep away, but Sri Lanka winning both the 800 meters and the blue ribbon event, the 100 meters, through Meron Vijay Singhe, while in the girls it was Abhinay Rajarajan who won the 100, with Siddharth Chaudhary getting the better of Kaler in the shot put. And in the high jump, this young girl from Haryana, Pooja, broke the meet record with 1.80. So that's as far as yesterday was concerned. Today, as I said, 10 finals slated over the next 3 hours. I've got with me a wonderful gentleman we've known. I'll ask him to come closer to me, yes, or I'll go closer to him. I've worked with him. I've seen his organizational capacities. He comes again from my favorite city, Chandigarh, the banks of the river Sukna out there, the Sukna Lake rather, the Shivalik Hills, and so many historical places. Le Corbusier, who founded that city, and they've hosted some magnificent athletic events over the years. Jaspinder Singh, he is the organizational boss out here, and I'm going to have a chat with him. Jaspinder ji, मेरे को बताओ कि ये इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज करना, 7 देशों को एक साथ में लाना, स्पॉन्सरशिप मिलना, लोगों को लगता है आ गए यहाँ पर मौज करके चले गए, इसके पीछे बहुत मेहनत जाती है.
Definitely, sir. Thanks for calling me here also. And biggest thing is that ki it's very easy to see the things is fantastic, but it's very difficult to do the job behind the curtain. And that job which was done by Tamil Nadu Athletic Association, I really appreciate Lata. She is behind this curtain. She is doing all these things for the sake of the athletics, or what we say, that sports. And I appreciate her these efforts, because after a long time this SAC South Asian Athletic Championships is held in India. Or the biggest one point is that ki after a long time all the 7 countries are together. I think the most of the SAC competitions, I think normally 3-4 countries are there, but still I feel proud that in this competition I am a organization delegate and all the 7 countries are present here. And about the performance last day, the performance is also fantastic. Sri Lanka done a good job with the Indian athletes, and the way they run 100 meter is also fantastic. So I want there should be this type of competition in between the South Asian countries, so that these athletes also get a chance to get a medals in the Olympics and another international competitions.
You know, yesterday Lalit Bhanot, the father figure, is also the president of the South Asian Athletic Federation.
Yes.
And he's made an announcement saying that we will have more domestic competitions, we will have more international competitions out here in India, which will allow both these 6 other countries, including India, 7, to get exposure, to learn from this. And that's why, Jaspinder, आपने अभी जो बात की, you mentioned about the 100 meters. The Sri Lankans won both the 800 and the 800 in the men and the women.
Yes, that's fantastic, sir. I appreciate this type of competition. If our junior boys and girls will get it in domestically or in the South Asian countries, this is a big chance they can come to the seniors also. So this base which we are making for these juniors, especially under 20 guys, they are going to be one of the best athletes in the coming years, so that our Olympics medal and the Asian and the Commonwealth medals will also increase, because this is the what do you say, nursery for the coming international senior championships and medals.
You know, they say amongst these 7 countries, India is the daddy.
Yeah.
We have to show the way to these other countries. You think India has that added responsibility to make sure हम तो जीतते रहेंगे? You know, we do well at international events. We keep on talking Neeraj Chopra. Others are doing well. Your under 20 in Dubai did extremely well. We won 29 medals. Not many people realize that we won 29. China won 27. It was because of the gold that China finished on top. But we won 29 medals. So you think India has the responsibility to make sure that the other countries today learn so much from the Indian organization which you all are doing?
Yeah, definitely, sir. This is not the only responsibility of India. As you say, India is the dad of all the countries. But I want, like Sri Lanka, even the Pakistan or some other part of the country like this Bangladesh, Nepal, they also must go for these type of domestic or this international competition, so that even our athletes can go there and they accommodate themselves as per the environment they are going to get it in that countries. Because the biggest drawback normally which our athletes feel is whenever they go for some international competition, they require a lot of time to habituate themselves in that environment. So this is the small and basic things. If we can organize these competition in between near to our Indian country, so that our athletes can also perform and they can accommodate themselves how they have to do better due to these small competitions.
Well, yes, I think that's a good point. India is actually in the center, surrounded by all these countries, and for them to come here to any place in India would become that much easy. मैं और एक बात आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा. I think we must appreciate how the youngsters are doing.
Yes.
Just 10 days ago, they were in Lima. They have traveled about 55 hours, 60 hours, all the way from Peru, Lima, the capital Lima, and they are out here. And yesterday, when I was talking to Pooja, she says, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है हमको परफॉर्मेंस दे रहा है, हम कहीं से भी आए 2 घंटे 2 दिन 3 दिन ट्रैवल करें, हम परफॉर्मेंस देंगे.
The biggest the thing in the Indian athletes are they are very rough and tough. The encouragement to participate in the world level competition, due to that thing, the fatigue never comes in as a hurdle in their performance. But still, because these are very young athletes, they never feel fatigue. But we want in the coming years, when they will become comes into a senior nationals, and when they will compete with us in another big competitions, then they must know about these basic things. The traveling is not a big hurdle, but they can habituate themselves also if they are going to run some international competition. So these competitions are the base for all the junior athletes, and the way they are performing in junior championships, we feel this performance will be continued in the seniors also when they will participate in any international competition.
Well, we have 2 events coming up. I can see there the long jump pit is getting ready. We also have the discus which will take place on the other side. So one last question to you, Jaspinder. The AFI, Athletic Federation of India, you've been associated with them for a long time.
Yeah.
I've been too associated. The role that the AFI is playing, Lalit Bhanot, Adil Sumariwala, the president, and the team, Ravindra Chaudhary, the secretary, and all of you all are putting in so much to make sure that it's not only the seniors who are comfortable, but the juniors are comfortable.
Yeah, definitely, sir. These all things are only possible when your association is thinking up to the international level. Because you see, from the basic things which comes especially from the Lalit Bhanot and Ravindra Chaudhary, Adil Sumariwala, these are the main pillars whose doing for the upliftment of this athletics. Until unless the this higher authority never think about our players will never able to get it a good competition, whether it is in India or whether it is outside the country. This is the good thing, and I appreciate if this type of competition every year held, whether in India or outside, and our juniors will get it a chance. Or if I also appreciate if our junior national, if these countries also participate in the junior national.
Excellent.
So this is going to be a one best competition for our local guys, especially the Indian guys. So I suggest if we can call these other countries in the junior national or some senior national, so that our athletes can be habituated to fight with the other countries also at the national level only.
Wonderful. So we'll end this chat thanking Jaswinder Singh for sparing his time. He's got to go back there and make sure that the next 3 hours are organized well. He's got a team, of course, with him. But you need a leader, of course, or a bunch of people to come together. The AFI is doing exactly that. The leaders are showing the way, and the others are making sure that they support the AFI in their quest out here. As I said, the stage is now set for the first event, or in fact, two of them, the discus throw and the long jump. And after that, you'll also have the 110 meters hurdles. 10 finals slated for the second day of the 4th South Asian Athletic Championship. For the moment, the live action here continues. It's back to my commentator, Sonalata.
Thank you. Thank you.
A very good evening to you all. Welcome to the 4th South Asian Junior Athletics Championships 2024 Day 2 at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai in Tamil Nadu. The first event of the day, the men's long jump, with the 5 athletes participating in this event from Sri Lanka, India and Nepal. The day 1 of the 4th South Asian Junior Athletics Championships in Chennai was a thrilling success, featuring a total of 6 events across the men's and women's categories. Both India and Sri Lanka showcased their athletic prowess, each securing 9 medals overall. India claimed 3 gold, 4 silver and 2 bronze, while Sri Lanka matched them with 3 gold, 2 silver and 4 bronze medals. The Indian athletes demonstrated remarkable talent, particularly in sprinting and field events, contributing to their medal tally. Whereas Sri Lankan athletes also excelled, showing strong performances that kept them neck and neck with India in the medal standings. As the championships move into Day 2, excitement builds with 10 finals scheduled across both men's and women's categories today. The finals include men's long jump, 400 meters, 110 meters hurdles, discus throw and 3000 meters in the men's category. And in women's section, we can have a look on discus throw, 400 meters, 100 meters hurdles, long jump and 3000 meters. The atmosphere is electric, with athletes ready to push their limits and chase personal bests. The sprints events are always a crowd favorite, and today we are having 400 meters finals. They promise to deliver high speed action. Athletes will need to balance speed and strategy, particularly in the curve, as they aim for the finish line. And of course, The long distance events also 3000 meters takes place in the men's and women's category. As I discussed, 5 events in men and 5 in women today are going to take place with both India and Sri Lanka tied at 9 medals. The competition is fierce and every event could shift the medal standings. As the day unfolds, spectators and athletes alike will witness the emergence of new talents. Out of 7 countries' participation, we have seen yesterday on day 1, India taking on 9 medals. Equally, Sri Lankan also stood with 9 medals in the table standings. The first event of today starts with long jump, and I'm Swarnalata in the commentary box. Alongside with me, I welcome Mr. Milind Wagle.
Thank you, Swarnalata. It's always a pleasure to be sharing the mic with you here in the comm box. You did mention about both the countries with 9 medals each. Now, I can't believe this, because how many people would have expected Sri Lanka to be on level terms with India at 9 each? And also remember that when you talk of the the leaderboard, you normally talk of the gold medals. So India 9, Sri Lanka 9, and the golds, India 3, Sri Lanka 3. So we are joint we are joint first rather. I don't know whether the system says if the silver medals are more, then you still go up there. So you'll have to tell me from your records. You seem to be maintaining some excellent records there, which is a good thing for a commentator. I've been doing that for 50 years, and I think our viewers would surely like to know. So as we now come to the discuss through the introduction of the athletes, this is the second event along with the long jump, the discus throw for the women. There are just 4 of them. Now this is an area where I think we need to obviously get many more. The first of them is Anisha from India. She is representing India. Anisha is the 2024 Khelo India University Games gold medalist. The second of them is Shafu Aishat Saya of the Maldives. Well, we don't have much about her. She's got 31.49 as her best.
We have Amanat Kamboj from India, the third athlete in the women's discus throw, followed by Gurangani Savindhayaje from Sri Lanka. So the athletes, 2 athletes from India, 1 from Maldives and 1 from Sri Lanka, the participation in the women's discus throw event.
So if you look at the stats, Swarnalata, Amanat Kamboj, her personal best is 50.45. We'll also now get to the long jump for the boys. We got RC Jitin Arjunan of India, the second of the 5 long jumpers in action. I'm just going back before he gets onto the runway and takes off. So Amanat Kamboj 50.45, Anisha 48.69, and then the third girl from the Maldives 31.49. So the gold and silver possibly, you can't make predictions, possibly should go to India 1 and 2. Let's get back to the long jump.
Jitin Arjunan from India, it's a valid jump. The white flag raised up. He is the gold medalist in youth nationals, which happened recently at Bilaspur in Chhattisgarh state in India. His personal best is 7.46.
Now, if you look at the long jump, Swarnalata, there are 3 Indians. 7.62 is Muhammad Atta Sajid. the 2024 Dubai bronze medalist. 7.50 is Deepak, sixth in the 2024 Indian National Open, so which means he's taken part in the senior nationals. And well, he's not there, is he? Deepak is not there. He was slated to be there. And then you have the second Indian Mohammad Asa Sajid, 7.62, which I said. So even here, Swarnalata, the gold should go to us, should go, I'm saying. I'm not saying will go. And if you then look at the Sri Lankans, you got two of them, Diat out here, and along with him you have Sandil, the two of the Sri Lankans. So Diat is 7.06, and we don't have much information about Doage. Oh, he's there, 7.13. So they are far below the Indians, 7.62. We are now coming up to Mohammad Atta Sajid. That's the boy whom I did mention. Bronze at the 2024 Dubai Under 20 Asians. That's a super one. Yes, clear. You know, Sonata, the biggest heartbeat is मैंने वो plank cross किया क्या. The moment he sees the white flag going up, he says, अब शांति है मुझे. उसके बाद वो जंप कितना था वो बाद में आता है, लेकिन मैंने फाउल किया कि नहीं. Oh, I love this boy, praying to the Almighty. He's got the advantage of the tall height, long legs, so obviously his run-up would be very brisk. And then he'll have the advantage of the being in the air to do the hitch hike or the hitch kick to get onto the pit.
Milind, after one period of time, these mannerisms get routine for all these athletes. Yes. Is that valid? Yeah.
So yes, going back from these boys to the world stage, the Italian Mata Forloni, 8.36 and 8.38 in 2024 in Rome. These boys are at 7.62, that's the best. 6.94 for Duage Sandil, the 2024 Sri Lankan National Youth Champion. So, a time may come when, or will come, I'm sure, when there'll be more competitors. You know, the more competitors, the better it is. You watched the 100 meters yesterday. You know, the competition was between the two Sri Lankans and the two Indians. So, it made sure that Meron had to push himself. It wasn't so easy. He, of course, won by a mile at the end of the day.
Bib number 252. Abhay Nayaka Dahamdiyat from Sri Lanka.
So yes, the basic task as you are going to watch this telecast, the first of the events, the long jump for the junior boys or the junior men, is to reach, needless to say, the greatest possible speed. The first essence is speed, 6.94. They're getting close to 7. His best is 7.13. So after the second, he is lying in the second position there. The P2 means he's in second position. This is the second attempt that he made.
On the frame, going for his second attempt, Jithin Arjunan from India, having his personal best at 7.46 meters. As I told, he is the national gold medalist in youth nationals.
He seems to be happy with that one. You know, sometimes, Swarnalata, the body language says so many things. If you haven't had a good jump, you walk slowly, your shoulders are drooping. See, he's shaking his shoulders, which is a good sign. Oh, there he is, 7.51. He's got 7.51, very close to the meet record of 7.74. His best was 7.46, so he's bettered that. That should put him into a very comfortable position, although he'd like to keep on bettering it. He's bettered his own of 7.46.
On the name of Matteo Furlani, world junior record stands at 8.38 meters, which held in Italy on 8 June 2024, and Asian junior record at 8.31 meters, which was made by Shi Yuhao from China in 2017. Vishal Guring.
Well, everything went wrong for him from the very start. Surely a learning curve. Vishal Gurung from Nepal into the second attempt. You just mentioned about some records, Swarnalata. The Indian national record for the under 20 is Sri Shankar Murli, 8.20, 2018 in Bhubaneswar. I was there to watch him do that jump. Sadly, he had an injury before Paris. Otherwise, he's been amongst the top 10 or 15 long jumpers in the world. So he holds the best Indian record of 8.20. Now, वो कहते हैं थोड़ा सा दूर है from what these boys are attempting. Mohammad Atta Sajid. Waiting there. He's happy himself. Yes, the first issue has been taken care of, which was the white flag. He darted down the track there. The run-up which you saw from him, the takeoff made by far the largest contributions in the long jump, the distances. And this is a new trend over the last few years. You know, the coaches sit very next to where the event takes place, whether it's the long jump, the high jump. He's done 7.00, but that's still far below. He's in third position. That's the bronze medal position. Swarnalata, he will not be happy with that. He'll want to get into the second position. We're now shifting to the discus throw for the girls. The lineup once again, we've got 4 of them. Anisha, India. The other girl is Amanat, Kamboj. And then you got one from Maldives, Safu Aishat Shaya. And the Sri Lankan Gaurangani Savindaya Jai. There was a long name there. We'll call her Jai to make our job very easy there. And the first of them out here, as we move to the event, the discus throw, is Amanat Kamboj, who has her best of 50.45, 2024 Dubai Asian Under 20 Championship silver medalist. That's also a season's best. So that was just a few months ago. You know, sometimes, Swarnalata, you think you are the best amongst those 4 or 5. And that's the dangerous part. That's the dangerous part, because you tend to relax. And these are young girls, remember. They are under 20, they have a lot of learning. Oh, that was a foul. So she'll have to do something brilliant. We're now coming up to the Sri Lankan Savindaya Jai. And for the benefit of our viewers, when you see this throw once again, there are a few markers there, and those markers are actually at 35 meters, 40 meters, and 48 meters. So that's the arc on the discus throw. So there are three markers which you will now see when this girl, the Indian Anisha, who is the 2024 Khelo India University gold medalist, 48.69. She's very close to Amanat Kamboj. Both of them have done those throws which are their season's best in 2024. So they are in good form, Swarnlata.
Yes, when compared to Nidhi Rani, Nitika Verma from India, Amanat Kamboj, and we have Anisha from Delhi, the athlete on the screen. Amanat has also made her mark, achieving a throw of 48.20 meters to win gold in another recent competition. Her ability to perform under pressure has been commendable. And Anisha also finished, as Milind said, a throw of 48.15 meters, just shy of Amanat's mark, showcasing the competitive nature of this event. On the screen, we can see Shefu Shaya from Maldives.
Maldives, a holiday destination. Male, the capital. And when you talk of the discus, which you hurl at a brisk pace, remember the thrower that you just watched there. Oh, she's third attempt. The X or the cross against her name obviously means that wasn't a clean throw to put her into a position, although she's lying in the fourth position there. The discus, of course, as you will now watch, is thrown from a rectangular pedestal, sloping forward. The thrower, watch her now, places herself at the pedestal, feet apart, and holding the discus in either hand. She's a right-hander. So after doing that, that's the action. 1, 2, and 3. 3 rotations there for her. There are some athletes who do a 5 rotation pattern, but those are the big men, the big women. They are much stronger. Remember, these are under 20. The shoulder, the elbow, the wrist. But she is a strong girl for sure.
Yes, the recent Indian Open Throws meet highlighted the growing talent pool in junior women's athletics, Milind, with several athletes breaking personal bests and setting new benchmarks for future competitions. Athletes like Bharpreet Singh have set high standards in their respective events, inspiring junior throwers to aim for excellence. Here comes 46.36 meters for Amanat Kamboj. So the junior women's discus throw category is witnessing a surge in talent, particularly from Indian athletes who are dominating the scene with the upcoming championships. These athletes are expected to continue their impressive performances, aiming for medals and records on larger platforms. Nowadays,
Well, just below that mark, or just after that mark of 35 meters, the second arc, now that you watch it, is 40 meters, and then you got 48 meters. So there are 3 lines, the arcs that you saw there. 37.95, position number 3. We're back now to the long jump for men. It's been universally accepted that the hitch kick or running in the air technique is the most efficient flight action in the long jump. Watch him do that. Duage Tivandu Sandil, Sri Lanka. In a short while, we will, in approximately 7 odd minutes, the hurdlers will come to their positions. Well, that's not a figure which anyone would like, 7.03. She has had an earlier throw which has got her lying in the, lying in the third position. We are talking the long jump and not her. This is the men at the long jump, or the junior boys. So I think they don't like themselves being called boys. They are men, but they are boys at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you got the long jump, you have the discus throw, and look at that sock there. You normally have that at the runway of a airport to show the direction to the pilot and the co-pilot of an aeroplane. So the sock actually here defines the speed or the wind direction, and that's how records are actually ratified or records are actually kept. We'll try and explain the purpose of that sock out there a little later. So you'll see a sock there. You'll also see a sock actually in the running areas, because that is what determines whether the record is a world record or a Commonwealth or a nation or a national record of that country. Back to the discuss. We got plenty of actions, Varnlata. Keeps going to keep you and me busy out here. And that's what we enjoy, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, the atmosphere, the climatic conditions are also so much favorable for all the athletes here taking part in the 10 finals today, both in men and women categories. Almost we have started with the men's long jump and women's discus throw as of now. Later we have 110 meters hurdles men and followed by 100 meters hurdles for women.
So 3 events would take place concurrently. The discus throw for women, the juniors 47.79. So she's bettered 46.36. We're now back to the long jump. We got about 7 minutes for the 110 meters hurdles. That's going to be another brilliant event. Tejas Ashok Sirse, 13.74. I'm talking the 110 hurdles and not this event. He's now the big man in the 110 meters hurdles at the national level. Trains very close to my house. He's been winning the 110 hurdles regularly. Siddharth Tingalaya is a name which comes to mind, who held the record for a long time. But we are back to the long jump here. The Sri Lankan Diath walks through. So 3 events on at the same time. How I wish we had a few more or many more spectators, because these are the stars of the future. The 2 Sri Lankans, tall, lanky. Looks more like a fast bowler to me. Down the runway, like a 777 taking off, but what does he do? The pilot says V1, V2, and then virtually aborted that run up out there. I keep on telling a lot of my friends who are autograph collectors that the future stars will be here, so take their autographs here. You won't get them. How many expected Neeraj Chopra to be where he is today? So if you didn't take his autograph 7-8 years back, you now got to hunt for him. Oh, here we are now. This is an event, Swarnlata, which I love. You know why? Because they don't get the same as the 100 gets. Everyone talks of the blue ribbon event, the 100 meters. Not many talk of the 110 meters. So let's introduce the athletes out here. We have Vishwa Taruka of Sri Lanka, there to the right of your picture frame. You've got the Indian now trying to do his warm-up stint, Hariharan Katiravan. This is the first of the Sri Lankans. Vishwa Taruka, incidentally 2024 National Junior Silver Medalist with 14.45. This is the grand final. When you talk of a hurdler, Swarnlata, they all say we are better than the 100-meter guys, we are better than Usain Bolt. Go down into history. The Americans dominated it. There was a Brit who came in between, Colin Jackson. But the Americans, and then we had a Cuban who now is with an academy here in India. So yes, this is an event which, incidentally, the height out here is not the same as the men. We're talking of the national record, A Darshana 46.55. That's of course the 400, but in the 110 hurdles, 13.64. S. Randia at Ranchi. So it's 0.991 meters. So we'll give you the lineup again. I don't see lane 1 and 2, which was Vishwa. He's there now. He's come back again now. He's got himself into lane number 3. So 1 and 2 are vacant. That's Vishwa Taruka of Sri Lanka. Hariharan Katiravan is in 4. Sandun Kasala of Sri Lanka is in 5. Nayan Pradeep Sarde of India should be one of them. Oh, look at that focus there. He's in 6. So we've got 3 to 6. Only 4 of them. The best Indian, Tejas Ashok Sirse, 13.74 at Sangrur in 2021. Hurdling, of course, the cliche, the first coined by that great coach, that hurdling is sprinting, encompasses, of course, in 3 words, the nature of hurdling. And we're talking of the other Indians out here, Sarde 14.11, 2024 Lima World participant. Hariharan Kativaran 2024 Lima under 20, also a participant, 14.09. But the Sri Lankan out here has got the best timing of 14.04. So Swarnlata, will the 2 Indians psych themselves to get the better of that boy out there, which is bib number 259, Sandun Kosala. He is drawn in lane 5.
Of course, they had a tough fight with Sri Lankans yesterday. We have seen in 100 meters. But it could be also a tough one for Indians to face Sri Lankans in these 110 meters hurdles.
Well, on paper, with the timings that you have, 14.04, Sandun is way ahead of the other two Indians. Katiravan 14.09 and Pradeep Sarda 14.11. Today is a new day. Today is a different day. We still got 2 minutes. That's the beauty of track and field. The starter gets onto his position exactly on the dot at 18:30, that's 6:30. Live telecast going to the length and breadth of the world, not only in India. So the lineup again, 1 and 2 vacant. 3 is Vishwatharuka, Sri Lanka. 4 is Hariharan Katiravan of India. 5 is Sandun Kosala of Sri Lanka. And 6 is Nayan Pradeep Sarde of India. Lane number 7 and 8 are vacant. Final of the boys 110 meters hurdles. The difference 14 seconds and you are a star or you're number 2 or number 3. Clear 10 hurdles there. 0.99 won the height. That's not what the doctor ordered. That's not what the doctor ordered. One of them is in big trouble. The times or the days are gone when you were allowed the first false start. It's now goodbye. You need to pack your bags. Was it the gun going off or was it the athletes? They're all there at this moment unless the official walks across with the card. I don't see that happening. All 4 are there. Looks like a hurdle fell down. Looks like a hurdle fell down because it's been put into position now. Oh yes, he's got himself into trouble there. 166. Hariharan Katiravan. He is in trouble. We started off with 4. We are now down to 3. So all 3 of them are assured of a medal now. That's the beauty sometimes. One of the favorites, Hariharan Katiravan, he was drawn in lane number 4, has got to call it a day. So we've got Vishwatharuka, Sandun and Sarde, 2 Indians and a Sri Lankan. Yes, this is clean now. On to the first hurdle. Look at the Sri Lankan going. On to the far left. The Indian Sarde is going well. This is close. Absolutely close. The Sri Lankan having that slight edge. Right from the center. Right from the center. Oh, he's there. Oh, nearly falls. But he's taken it there. The Sri Lankans take it away. Sandun Kosala of Sri Lanka. Sarde, 2 Indians, 13.64 now. On to the first hurdle. Oh, look at the Sri Lankan going. Start on the outside there for Vishwatharuka. Sarde did well. Where did he go wrong? So 14.06. It's not a meet record, but Nayan Pradeepa India 14.14. And Vishwa takes the 3rd. So the Sri Lankans pick a gold and now move ahead in the medal standing.
It's so unfortunate for that false start. Bib number 166, Hariharan Kathiravan, he's been punished, and ultimately we have Sri Lankan won the gold medal, India got the silver, and one more for Sri Lanka. The day started for the medals, for the hunt of the medals for India and Sri Lanka.
So we're back to the long jump, but that certainly was a fascinating 110 meters hurdles. 13.64 Swarnlata of Randiyeva set in 2013 is not broken, but nevertheless the Sri Lankans pick up a gold and move ahead in the medal tally. And you know, I've been talking to you about how this nation, small nation called the Emerald Isle, is now doing wonders here in Chennai. In about 20 minutes, we will have the 100 meters hurdles for the women. Remember, the men run the 110, the women the 100 meters. We're back to the long jump now.
It's so beautiful to watch out that 110 meters hurdles in men's category. Sri Lankans won the gold, followed by India taking the silver, and Sri Lanka the bronze. Out of 7 countries' participation in this 4th South Asian Junior Athletics Championships happening in Chennai. Coming back to the live action of long jump. A total of 5 contestants, 5 athletes participation in this men's long jump category. Thivendu Sandal from Sri Lanka just taken his attempt. Let's see. The technique for the long jump in junior men's athletics involves several key phases that athletes must master. Yes, 6.95 in his 6th attempt, stands in the 3rd position till now. Mohammad Atta Sajid from India. The approach run is very much important. Taking time. Yes, it's a valid jump. The speed and rhythm. The approach run is crucial for building speed. Athletes should maintain a steady rhythm, typically using 8 to 12 strides depending on their age and skill level. The goal is to reach maximum control speed just before takeoff. And of course, the body position also matters a lot. Sprinters should lean slightly forward at the start of the approach, transitioning to an upright position as they near the takeoff board. The head should remain in a neutral position, focusing ahead rather than at the board. These are the 2 important aspects the athlete should keep in mind the approach run, which includes speed and rhythm, and the body position. Jitin Arjunan from India. It's a good takeoff. For all the athletes, the preparation as a jumper approaches the takeoff board, they should prepare by lowering their hips and adjusting their stride length. The penultimate stride, the second to last step, should be longer, while the final stride should be shorter, allowing for a powerful takeoff. That's the preparation helps them a lot. The foot placement. The takeoff foot should land directly under the center of mass. Here comes 7.61 for Jitin. Stands at the top among the 6 attempts. Among the other contestants, Jitin Arjunan till now we can see he had jumped at a distance of 7.61 meters. Yes, the celebration started there for Jitin. Though we have seen a false start in the 110 meters hurdles for men category, the athlete got punished for that. So out of 4 contestants with that false start, almost the medals were decided among those 3 contestants in that 110 meters hurdles. Here we can see in the men's long jump. Let's wait for the result. So far we have completed, as soon as the day 2 event started, the first one we have seen men's long jump, after that women's discus throw, followed by men's 110 meters hurdles. Yes, here we start with women's 100 meters hurdles coming up event. Nihansa Pujani from Sri Lanka. Unnati Ayyappa Bolando from India. Muyuni Siddhansa Gunathilak from Sri Lanka. Sabita Topo in bib number 149 from India. And the last athlete, Imasha Lelupitia Arat from Sri Lanka in bib number 228. A total of 5 athletes in 100 meters hurdles in the women's category. We have a meet record of 14.19 seconds made by Sapna Kumari from India in 2018, which held at Colombo, and South Asian Junior record was at 13.34 seconds made by Agasara Nandini, the girl from India. And the record was held at Kali. Asian Junior record at 12.92 seconds, Sun Hongwei from China. So we can see these 100 meters hurdles junior women category taking the lanes. Lane number 2, Nihansa Pujani, bib number 237 from Sri Lanka. Unnati Ayyappa Boland in lane 3, the girl from India. And in lane 4, Siddhasna Gunathilak coming from Sri Lanka. In lane 5, Sabita Topo from India. And in lane 6, Imasha Lelupitia Arach from Sri Lanka. Unnati Ayyappa had her personal best at 13.66 seconds. She is
And
the
with the 100 meters
Asian
getting ready for the
Under-20
women, we would have a
Championships
quick
bronze
chat with her.
medalist.
Anisha with 49 plus 48.69 was her best earlier. खुद का रिकॉर्ड आपने ब्रेक किया. कितनी मेहनत करनी पड़ी अगले कुछ दिनों में, क्योंकि आप 2024 के खेलो इंडिया यूनिवर्सिटी गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट थे, जहाँ पर हमने कमेंट्री की थी. यहाँ कितनी मेहनत करनी पड़ी?
सर काफ़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ी. इससे पहले सर अप्रैल में मतलब मार्च में फेडरेशन कप हुआ था, तो उसके लिए अप्रैल में हमारा सिलेक्शन था एशिया के लिए अंडर-20. उसके लिए मैं सिलेक्ट नहीं कर पाई थी क्योंकि मैं थर्ड थी, वो फर्स्ट और सेकंड को लेके गए, पर मैंने क्वालिफाई किया था. तो उसके बाद मतलब इतना कुछ नहीं था, पर मैं वर्ल्ड में भी नहीं हुआ, तो वो चीज़ थोड़ी लगी मेरे को, हाँ कि नहीं हुआ, मतलब ये साल था ख़राब चला गया.
तो कभी कभी आप कहते हैं कि नहीं ये नहीं हुआ, 3 अच्छी चीज़ नहीं हुई, तो आज मैं करके रहूँगी.
हाँ सर, मतलब उसके बाद मेरा अब इंटरनेशनल मेरे को मिला है, मेरे को किट भी नहीं मिला था, तो मैं आई वाज लाइक कि इतना अच्छा किट मिला है, मैंने वो खो दिया, तो आई वाज लाइक कि नहीं इसको तो पाना ही है, ये वाला मौका नहीं छोड़ना, तो इसमें मैंने अपना पूरा लगाया सर.
आपके साथ में अमानत थी 50.45.
जी सर.
थोड़ी सी संकोच थी 50.45. आज नया दिन है,
जी सर.
की फ़र्क पड़ता है मुझे?
सर ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है, वो भी एथलीट है, अप डाउन तो चलता रहता है, वो भी काफ़ी अच्छी एथलीट है, उसने बहुत अच्छा किया सर, यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा किया, लेकिन अप डाउन कोई बात नहीं, चलता रहता है.
और थ्रोज़ में आपने डिस्कस क्यों अपनाया, शॉर्टपट या हैमर क्यों नहीं अपनाया?
सर मेरे जो ब्रदर हैं वो पहले शॉर्ट पुट डिस्कस के एथलीट रह चुके हैं, तो उन्होंने मेरे को ले जाना शुरू किया था ग्राउंड पे, तो मैंने पहले शॉर्ट पुट भी किया, और बाद में मतलब माय ब्रदर सेड कि यू शुड आल्सो यू नो ट्राई एंड डिस्कस, तो मैंने उसमें ट्राई किया अपना. और
So what is that one dream that you have, one single dream which is in front of you?
सर आई वांट टू विन मेडल इन ओलंपिक फॉर इंडिया.
Wonderful. Short and sweet. Win a medal for in the Olympics for India. AFI इतना सपोर्ट करती है?
बहुत सपोर्ट करती है सर, बहुत सपोर्ट करती है.
Well, there you are, the AFI, this girl, Anisha, a gold out here, and that dream, as she just mentioned, a medal for India. Let's hope it's not a bronze and a silver, it's going to be a gold. We like to bless her, make sure that the entire nation stands behind her. She's a young girl, born in 2005. So what does it make her? Just 19 years old. And she's got a long journey to make out here. So that's it from here. The first gold medal of the evening here goes to Anisha from India in the women's discus. Live action continues. There to my left, you have the 100 meters hurdles for the girls now starting. It's back to my commentator.
The girl to focus, Unnati Ayappa, is a promising young athlete from India, specializing in the 100 meters hurdles. She has made a significant strides in her athletic career, particularly at the national level. She is the daughter of Pramila Ayappa, an Asian Games medalist, which highlights her athletic lineage and potential. Her recent achievements have positioned her as a standout athlete in her age group, showcasing her talent and dedication to the sport. The athletes are ready. The 5 athletes in lane 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unnati Ayappa from India in bib number 130, in lane number 3, and Sabita Topo, bib number 149, in lane 5, Imasha Lelupitia in 228 bib number in lane 6. Even Sabita Topo is also one of the stars to watch out for in this 100 meters women category. She is 7th in 2024 Dubai Asian Under-20 Championships with a personal best of 14.04 seconds. And Miyuni Siddhasna Gunathilaka, the girl from Sri Lanka, had her personal best at 15.53 seconds. In bib number 245, taking the lane 4. Now the competition between India and Sri Lanka in the 100 meters hurdles. 3 girls from Sri Lanka, 2 from India participating in this marvelous event of junior women's 100 meters hurdles. Just in a blink of an eye, the event starts and finishes. It's so thrilling to watch out for. The technique for the 100-meter hurdles is essential for achieving optimal performance in this challenging event. As the long jump, we have discussed the techniques. The start and approach will be crucial for this 100 meters hurdles also. All set to go. There we go. Taken an easy acceleration phase from lane 2 and 4. Fantastic, the competition between the 2 Indians now. It's an easy finish for the 2 girls from India. Unnati Ayyappa Boland and Sabita Topo taking the 2 medals. The first gold and silver. Let's wait for the result. Have an eye on the replay. Taken an good start from both the athletes, leaving behind the 3 Sri Lankans. The close fight we have seen between the Indians till the classic finish. Oh, it's very tight finish. The smiles on the face. Unnati Ayyappa, the girl I discussed, the parents both were athletes, giving her a lot of dedication, lot of support to her. That's Unnati Ayyappa staying at the top, taking the gold medal. So immediately we can see the men's discus throw. Coming up with 3 athletes, Raman from India, Dilrukh Dabera from Sri Lanka, Ritik from India. So a total of 3 athletes in this men's discus throw event to the evening. Unnati Ayyappa clocking 13.93 seconds, staying at the top of the table, taking the gold, and Sabita Topo taking the silver for India. 13.96 seconds is her silver medal timing.
Knew that the gold was on the cards, but remember, in just a few seconds, 13, 14 seconds, it all gets over. One small mistake, with all your experience, you could be in trouble. But she's got parents, brilliant parents. The father, of course, the coach. I've seen a mother for the last 25, 30 years, a heptathlete and a long jumper. And Unnati now takes the gold out here in the 100 meter hurdles. 13.66, not close to that, but the smile is still there.
Yeah, but I think I'm not fit this time, but it's okay. I think at least I'm not running 14 I'm running under 14 and that's really good. I'm being consistent and that's what all matters. I wanted to do much better. I wanted to have the national record in my hand, but couldn't happen. I think let's see in university or junior nationals. Let's see in that.
You know, a mother, a heptathlete, long jumper, the 100 of course hurdles is a part of it.
Yeah.
I've asked your parents earlier on. Sometimes did it ever cross your mind or their mind to say heptathlete, long jump, and not this event?
I did heptathlon for quite time, but then my mom is really strong and she's a fighter, but I don't think I'm as strong as her. So when I did heptathlon, I succeeded in 100 hurdles, so I chose to take 100 hurdles as an individual event.
You know, the Sri Lankans since yesterday have been doing a wonderful job. In fact, when the day ended, they had 3 golds, we had 3, they had 9 medals, we had 9. Was there a talk in the Indian camp saying, oh, we are a powerful big nation and what's happening? Does that sort of thing also go through your mind?
Well, not actually. Everybody's a competitor, so we got to fight for us. So yeah, we have to fight for India, and we'll see how it goes.
When you look at this flag, what does that flag mean to you?
God, it means like holding this flag is like a proud moment, obviously. So I'm very happy to hold it, like second time.
Yeah. So you know, as I said, 2 wonderful parents back home where she trains and of course now travels the world. And this flag, perhaps it started about a year back. She got a bronze in Dubai, so the flag obviously was not here. It was still there with a gold, silver, and a bronze.
Yeah.
But I can tell you one thing, that with the support of the AFI, am I right?
Sure.
And with the parents and all of us, Unnati will surely get this flag up and the tricolor will go up. Today it's going to go up, the national anthem will be sung,
Yes.
and all of us will be proud. So congratulations, our blessings are with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
With that, it's back to my colleague commentator Swarna for the remaining part or the next part of this event.
Yes, we have seen Unnati's interview. She is one of the brilliant star, upcoming star I can say from India. Unnati clinched the gold medal in the 100 meters hurdles recently at the 37th FI Junior National Junior Athletics Championships held in Guwahati, finishing with an impressive time of 13.94 seconds. This performance earned her the title of the best athlete in the under 18 category. A lot of motivation from her parents. That's what Unnati here today with a successful performance, taking the gold in the 100 meters hurdles in the 4th South Asian Junior Athletics Championships happening here in Chennai. Today is the second day, having 10 finals in both the men and women categories. The upcoming event is a men's discus throw and followed by women's long jump at 7:10 hours. After that, we have 3000 meters men's very quickly. After 3000 meters men's, we can see women's 3000 meters finals. The last but one, 400 meters men's finals. The last event of the day, women's 400 meters finals. So these are the 10 events happening today on day 2.
getting the bronze for a clearance of 7.22 meters. National Youth Champion. The winner of silver medal is Mohammad Ata Zazid of India for a clearance of 7.43 meters. And he is 2024 Dubai Asian Under 20 bronze medal winner. The champion of long jump and the winner of gold medal, R.C. Jitin Arjunan of India, for a clearance of 7.61 meters. Gold medal winner. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise from our seats for the national anthem of India. We invite our guest of honors for a photograph. Congratulations, winners, and thanks to our guest of honors.
Jitin.
The final is the Discus. Bib number 1 double round of India. 2023 National Junior Silver Medal winner. Bib number 251, W.C. Discus, Tabareva of Sri Lanka. Bib number 157, Ritik of India. 2024 Dubai Asian Under 20 participants. The stand minute stands with him. With the performance of 52.74 meters created in 2013.
Coming back to the junior men's discus throw event, bib number 155, Raman from India. He's the junior silver medalist at the junior nationals. Had his personal best at 54.39. So simultaneously we have the introduction of women's long jump. Aziz Aishad Shem from Maldives. We have seen Pratiksha Yamuna from India. Dhananjana Sithmini Ranask from Sri Lanka. Lakshan Jia from India. Anisha Tharu in bib number 202 from Nepal. Aditya Fernando, bib number 223 from Sri Lanka. Total of 6 participants in the women's long jump.
So the gold medal spree continues for India with one more goal coming in the long jump for the boys. We've got with us this young boy, Jitin Arjunan. 7.46 was his earlier best, and he's now gone a shade better. Comes from Dindigul here in Tamil Nadu. 7.46, and you jumped 7. What was your jump here?
7.61.
6.61.
Yes, sir.
What went through your training to achieve this mark and break the record?
Yeah, I have trained a lot of much in practice, sir. After it was too tough, sir, because I am competing with Asian bronze medalist. He is also from India only. He also motivated me a lot, sir, and he also boosted me, and a lot of Indian supporters also support us. So it was a good jump. It is my personal best also, sir.
Wonderful. You're looking at the South Asian best of Sri Shankar Murli 8.20.
Yes, sir.
Are you a fan of Sri Shankar Murli?
Yeah, sir, of course. I am also a fan of Sri Shankar and Jasmine Aldrin also, sir.
Wonderful. What do you learn from them?
Sir, their way of approach is also a lot of, they are outstanding. So my aim is I want to compete with them, and I want to compete with them, sir.
When you look at the long jump, anyone at the world stage, you had people like Mattia Furlani from
sir,
Italy, and a lot of the other long jumpers. You go back to Bob Beamon, you go back to Jesse Owens, Carl Lewis. Anyone who is whom you want to emulate?
Obvious Carl Lewis only, sir. He is one of the greatest jumper of history, sir, and he is my inspiration also. He is one of my inspiration, and he had no words.
Carl Lewis did the impossible, 100, 200 long jump and the 4x100.
Yes, sir.
Are you good at the sprints also?
Yeah, sir. Not that much, but I can.
Wonderful, wonderful. And AFI, the Athletic Federation of India, how much do you think you owe it to them for what you are today? And of course, you got miles to go.
Yes, sir. They have supported a lot of much from AFA and TNA, and from my own district, Dindigul District Association, Tamil Nadu. They have supported a lot of me and AFA obvious also. All of them have supported to perform like that, sir.
And one aim or one dream that you have?
Everyone has, sir, to become an Olympian, to get medal in Olympics. That is one of the greatest.
Wonderful. He's looking at a gold medal at the Olympic Games. We all live in hope, and this young boy, Jitin Arjunan, who comes from Dindigul, is hoping that he will tomorrow stand at the podium. But today he's going to be standing. He stood there when the national flag went up. He got the gold medal and the national anthem was sung. We'd like to wish you the very best and continue to do exactly the way you've been doing here. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
So there you are. A few more events now get underway. It's back to my commentator in the commentator's box.
Having a look on men's 3000 meters final, Jayakanthan Vithusan from Sri Lanka, Dhendu Pema from Bhutan, Badal Karki in 208 bib number from Nepal, Shahrukh Khan, one of the star athlete from India in bib number 167, Kevindu Madhusudan Madhushan from Sri Lanka, Rifa Abdullah from Maldives, Mohit Chowdhury
of Nepal,
from India, Ajaya VK from Nepal in bib number 207. And the last athlete, Shafiu Mohammad Ayan from Maldives. A total of 9 athletes participating in men's 3000 meters final.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be witnessing the victory ceremony of Rawat Meher, Arjuna Awardee 3000 meter bronze medal winner in the Asian Games 1986. Accompanied by Mr. Mohan Babu, Joint Secretary of Tamil Nadu Athletics Association. On the victory podium of discus throw for junior women, it is Gauranani of Sri Lanka winning the bronze medal for 37.95 meters. The silver medal, Ananath Kamboj of India for 48.38 meters. Of discus throw and the gold medal winner is Anisha of India for a clearance of 49.91 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to rise from our seats to pay respects to the Indian national anthem. We invite our guest of honors for a photograph.
So one more time, on the second evening, the national flag goes up, the tricolor, and the national anthem with Suman Rawat there to the right of your picture frame. Wonderful athlete, Arjuna awardee, the 3000 meters. We've seen so much of her doing the marathon. Comes from Himachal Pradesh in the mountains. And Swarnalata, she always has a wonderful smile. But let's now get back to the 3000 meters. Out here for the boys, the South Asian record 8 minutes 09.97 Ajay Kumar Patel as they set out. 3000 divided by 400 meters, that's what they are going to run. This is of course the early part of the event. We have a total of 9 starters. There are 3 and 3. There are 5 of them bunched together. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 who have started. Going into the lead is the first of them. Early days, Ajaya BK of Nepal. The Nepal contingent is staying in a hotel, so we always have the fascination. Oh, there's a sudden move there. Swarnalata, that move, look at that move, look at that difference in the early part here as they would complete the first round. They've got 7 to go from here on. Goes into the early lead is the strong Indian out here. There are a total of 2 Indians. Mohit Chaudhary representing India. And Mohit Chaudhary incidentally was 6th in the 2010-24 Khelo India Youth Games at Chennai, 8 minutes 21.05. The record of 7 minutes, 8 minutes 09.97 Ajay Kumar Patel, 2008 at Bangkok. It's an event which is run at various international meets. The 2 Indians, Swarnalata, now taking over the 2 Indians with Mohit Chaudhary and along with him Shah Rukh Khan. Now incidentally, Shah Rukh Khan finalist in the 2024 Lima World Championship, so he should be the favorite between the 2 of them.
Yes, Mohit Chaudhary, still we can see him in the up front. After that first lap, we can see Mohit 6th in the 2024 Khelo India Youth Games at Chennai, which happened earlier. Completed at a timing of 8 minutes 21.05 seconds. The personal best of him. And followed by Shah Rukh Khan, the finalist in 2024 Lima World Championships under 20. Still the lead continues with the 2 Indians.
So it is Mohit Chaudhary with 5 laps to go. There you are, the 5. This is the place from where we'll have to go for 5 laps, which means 2000 meters as of now. Swarnalata with the lead that these 2 have maintained. The battle is between the 2 Indians for sure. You know, 2000 meters is a long distance for you. But these are young, experienced lads. One of them 2024 Khelo India Youth Games at Chennai. This very ground that we were here to do the live telecast. And then you got Shah Rukh Khan now in the lead. He's been the finalist in Lima, so that is creditable. He's come with experience. Once again, no jet lag. The Lima World Championships were held just about 10 days ago. 55 hours of flight that they tell me. They fly economy class and they're out here. No sleep, no training, no preparation. And look at these 2 out here. Look at the distance between them and the next, virtually close to 80 meters, Swarnalata.
No matter how many championships they've won, they perform, they come back, the focus is on the performance. The 3000 meters a middle distance track event that requires a combination of endurance, speed and tactical racing.
Yes, for sure. It is a contest that we all know. Fought on the battleground of your own body. It's your own body, it's not your opponent. It's not Shah Rukh Khan or Mohit Chaudhary. It's your own body that you got to really take care of with specific demands upon the will which are different in nature from those experienced in power events. And although the will is central to distance events, there are activities which are capable of analysis in the same way as other athletic events. Look at them go there. They would now come to the finish, from where on it will be so close. They're virtually halfway through now, 5 minutes and 20 seconds. The record out here, as I said earlier on. And if you look at Swarnlata, at some of the others, these are the boys and the girls. There was a Nepalese who started off well. I thought his intention was clear. But these two boys have made it amply clear. 809.27, Ajay Kumar Patel at Bangkok. The Maldives 941.2. They have two runners out there in the second pack. And for Nepal, Ajit Kumar Yadav, he holds their record with 8 minutes 30.82. Ajaya BK is their athlete out here. This is a view from the top. They are now lapping one of the athletes, which is what the strength of these two Indians is, Swarnlata.
Yes, the race covers a distance of 7.5 laps around a standard 400 meters outdoor track. Athletes start from a staggered position to ensure that all runners cover the same distance. The race begins with the sound of a gun, and all athletes must remain in their assigned lanes until they reach the first turn. Still the lead continues with the two Indians. What a pace it was, Milind.
2 to go. So 2 more to go as they would now slowly approach. They are at the far end. That's the back straight where they now turn at the 200 meters mark. And when they do come to the finish line, they'll have 2 laps to go from there on, 800 meters. They are once again going to lap some of the others very shortly. They have dominated this event for sure. The physical elements, as we all know, of the long distance event, the 3000, the 5000 and the 10,000, he's now had a plan. This boy has a plan in mind. Shah Rukh Khan suddenly decides to break away from his compatriot Mohit Chaudhary. Swarnlata, both these boys have practiced together, trained together for India at various meets, so they know the psychology of either of them. The question is, who has that mental resolve in the end? Very shortly, as they are once again back to the fast straight, getting into the home straight in a short while from now, this battle continues. Do you want to put your thumb on who's going to win?
It is very tough for me also. Equally they are Mohit and Shah Rukh. Now we can see the final finish, the pace we can see from this athlete. What a pace it was. The finish run, fantastic.
Well, surely he came up with a sizzler there towards the end. The others now started coming back. But these are the two boys from India, Shah Rukh Khan, Mohit Chaudhary. These are the other finishers, but by that time, Shah Rukh Khan and Mohit Chaudhary have gone across to say good evening to their coaches, good evening to their fans. And oh yes, surely they are happy, needless to say. They know that the finish, the 3000 meters, is one grueling stuff.
Yes, the boy from Nepal, finally the first opening medal for their country. Ajay BK in bib number 207 had completed to take out that bronze medal. The celebration started for these two young athletes, Mohit Chaudhary and Shah Rukh Khan. What a timing it was, Milind.
Oh yes, while we do wait for the official timing, but oh yes, they surely go in the air. That's the joy. This is a different Shah Rukh Khan. This is a Shah Rukh Khan who is our star, the star in athletics. Well, the others go down the 3000 meters. Certainly the 9 odd minutes has taken a toll on these athletes. Well, some of them now finishing way behind. We'll wait for the official confirmation of the time to come in, whether it was a record 809.97, but they surely ran a superlative race. The two of them left everyone behind. Swarnalata, perhaps the two of them said, हमको जल्दी जाना है, मरीना बीच देखना है. And that's what they did. So here we are, 826.06. It's not a record, but nevertheless he takes the gold, 827.61. The silver to Mohit Chaudhary, the two Indians. So one more gold for India this evening. And the Nepalese, we're going to meet him in the lobby today. Ajaya BK, 908.91. The Nepalese record was 830.32. Ajay Kumar Yadav, 2019 in Hong Kong. But he's got a bronze medal. And the best part is, as we will now go across to the 3000 meters introduction of the girls. Coming up to the first of them, 203 is Asmita Bujel of Nepal. She is the first of them.
Jalil Shalshal Mubin of Maldives in bib number 191.
Looks like a youngster there, much of a youngster.
Wangmo Dechen from Bhutan.
So the first of the Bhutanese athletes that we are seeing on the second day.
2024 Dubai Asian Under 20.
Prachi Ankush from India in bib number 131.
TKGH Dulanji Pradipani of Sri Lanka.
Pradipani from Sri Lanka.
So incidentally, Prachi Ankush fourth in the 2024 Dubai Under 20.
Nepal.
Bhandari Narayani from Nepal.
Born in 2007, a youngster again.
Shilpa Dihora from India.
Seventh at the 2024 Dubai Asian Under 20 Championships, 953.23. So what's good, Swarnalata, is like the men, where there were 9 starters, of course we saw 8 of them start. We have 7 here. Did all 7 of them come out? That's the Nepalese on your picture frame, Bhandari Narayani. The Nepalese record is 10:23.47, Rajkumari Pandey. The Indian record, do you want to guess that? She's now a senior police officer in Haryana, Sunita Rani, 9:13.57. Sunita Rani incidentally ran the 5,000 and the 10,000 meters. I think she's a superintendent of police in either Haryana or Punjab. She was a wonderful athlete. She holds the record, which was in 1996. So Swarnalata, it's been 29 years that the Indian record in the 3,000 meters has not been broken.
My goodness. And apart from that, Milind, previously concluded 3,000 meters men. In the finals, we have seen Nepalese taking the bronze, and now the participation of Bhutan. See the participation of 7 countries in this 4th South Asian Junior Athletics Championships happening at Chennai. Today is different day, day 2.
Oh yes, for sure it's a different day. We're now getting down to the women after the men Indian men had 1 and 2, Shah Rukh Khan, and so that there you are, the Maldives 191, then the others, Shalil Shal Mubin of the Maldives. We've got 7 of them. So all 7 are running this race. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. They've got a little over 7. So they start at the far end, where simple mathematics for some of you are watching a telecast for the first time. 7 into 400 is 2,800, and 200 meters from the far side makes it 3,000. That's what the 3,000 meters is all about. Slow start there. Prachi Ankush along with the other bunch. Dulanji Padipani of Sri Lanka, and then close is Shilpa Dihora of India. 2 Indians, 1 Nepalese, 2 Nepalese, 1 Maldive, and 1 Sri Lankan. There are 3 and 3, 6. And then there's one that's the Maldives girl. There she's at the back. You know, the best part, Swarnlata, is always encourage the athletes. Piche padiye, so what? You know, can you imagine? She has practiced for this, she's worked hard, the Maldives girl, she's come here. And more important is how many get an opportunity to participate. And she's participating. So don't, you know, I hear of people putting down an athlete. Never do that. Encourage them. Because you never know, someone would just come from somewhere and take it away. As we now shift to the presentation,
On the victory podium of 110 meter hurdles for children, the winner of bronze medal is Vishnu Kanarika, Sri Lanka, for 14.27 seconds. The winner of silver medal, Nayan Pradeep Sarde of India, for clocking a timing of 14.14 seconds. Champion of 110 meter hurdles and the gold medal winner is WB Sargun Koshla of Sri Lanka for clocking a timing of 14.06 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all rise from our seats for the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
last 3 laps to finish out this 3000 meters women finals. Still the lead continues with the two Indian girls, Prachi Ankush and Shilpa Dilhora. Prachi is the fourth in 2024 Dubai Asian Under 20 Championships, clocking at 9 minutes 43.57 seconds, and Shilpa Dilhora had a 7th place at 2024 Dubai Asian Under 20 Championships. Still the lead continues with these two girls, followed by the Sri Lankan Dulanjana Pradeepani. A wide gap is there between these two Indian athletes and the Sri Lankan for the medal contention. In the 3000 meters run for junior women under 20 category, several Indian athletes have emerged as top performers in recent national and international championships. In the 3000 meters run, Ekta Pradeepda is one of the outstanding athlete who won gold in 3000 meters steeplechase at the Asian Under 20 Athletics Championships in Dubai. What a pacing it was by these two athletes. There is a technique. It is very crucial. Effective pacing in 3000 meters is very crucial. They should start at a controlled pace, gradually increasing their speed as the race progresses. This helps prevent early fatigue and allows for a strong finish. Still 2 more laps to finish. The breathing, runner should ensure adequate oxygen intake as well. They should focus on rhythmic and deep breathing, especially important in a longer race where aerobic capacity is tested. Now the gap increases between these two Indian athletes. Now the finish, the last lap for this 3000 meters women finals. Prachi Ankush at the back straight. What a finishing lap it was for her. The form and posture, maintaining proper running form is essential. Prachi keeping her shoulders relaxed, arms bent about 90 degrees and hands relaxed. We can see very effortlessly finishing the final lap. The strides of her, the technique for a smooth and efficient stride, maintaining balance and minimizing the energy. Here finishes the last lap. Fantastic for 131 bib number. Prachi Ankush won the gold medal, and Shilpa Dilhora takes the silver medal from India. Until 5 laps we have seen the understanding between these two athletes. Yes, they were trained at the same ground. The cooperation, the momentum, the understanding between the athletes continued, but finally one will be the winner. So we have seen Prachi emerged in the final lap, pushing all her efforts with the tactical racing, strategic moves to overtake opponents. The final kick of Prachi with a lot of mental toughness and ability to push through the fatigue, maintaining maximizing speed. We have seen Prachi taking the gold medal in 3000 meters finals, and Shilpa Dihora of India takes the silver. Out of the 6 competents, still 2 more are to complete their final laps. 2 more athletes at the bend. And the 400 meters men's final is going to take place. Here comes the result of 3000 meters women finals. Prachi Ankush completes at 9 minutes 57.26 seconds, and Shilpa Dihora clocking at 10 minutes 4.23 seconds, and Dulanji of Sri Lanka clocks at 10 minutes 39.39 seconds, takes the bronze. So this is the 1 gold and 1 silver and bronze for Sri Lanka. So 2 medals for India here in the 3000 meters women's finals.
While the 3000 meters just ended, who better to have someone who ran the 3000 meters at one point of time, Suman Rawat. Suman Rawat Mehta, बिल्कुल. 3000 मीटर आपने देखा, मेमोरीज पीछे चली गई आपकी?
ऑफ कोर्स बिल्कुल, क्योंकि उस समय फेवरेट इवेंट मेरा 3000 एंड 1500 था, एंड आई वॉन द मेडल इन 3000 मीटर ओनली. तो दे आर जस्ट बिगनर्स, बच्चे, बट आई थिंक दे विल व्हेन जब वो थोड़ा बड़े होंगे या थोड़ा आगे बढ़ेंगे तो दे विल डू बेटर.
You know, you watch the boys running the 3000, you watch the girls run winning the 3000.
Yeah.
Is there a progress now in terms of how the event has developed from your time to now?
Yes, of course. No, actually system is this is there are मतलब बहुत कम लोग बच्चे ऐसे हैं, क्योंकि इस समय तो आप नहीं जज कर सकते कि वो कितना परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा करेंगे, लेकिन ये कि जब उनकी उम्र थोड़ी ज़्यादा हो जाएगी, थोड़ा बच्चे जैसे बड़े होंगे तो ऑब्वियसली वो तो अपना परफॉर्मेंस देंगे. लेकिन अब 3000 मीटर जो है वो नहीं है, वो डायरेक्ट ऑफ 5000 है, तो 1500 से लेकर 5000 है. बट ये कि भी हम ये नहीं कह सकते, क्योंकि आज के समय में बहुत स्पोर्ट्स में मुझे लग रहा है कि जो जितनी पब्लिसिटी कर रहे हैं आप या मीडिया में आप दिखा रहे हैं, तो उससे बच्चों में और पेरेंट्स में बहुत जागृति आ रही है, और उससे मुझे लगता है कि बच्चों में एक रुझान हो रहा है, उन्हें लग रहा है कि ये करियर हम बना सकते हैं. तो अब चूँकि परफॉर्मेंस जो है लगता है कि बेटर ही है.
ये मोरक्कन लड़की जो नेदरलैंड्स के लिए दौड़ी, उसने 5000, 10,000 और मैराथन जीती. कमाल है.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल नहीं, वो बिल्कुल सही बात है, क्योंकि ऐसे बच्चे अगर ये कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि ये पैशन है. क्योंकि जब आप प्रैक्टिस होगी ना तो आपकी बॉडी अपने आप बोलती है. जब आपकी प्रैक्टिस में नहीं होंगे तो ऑब्वियसली फिर नहीं हो जा. क्योंकि हमारे पास इंडिया में भी ऐसे बच्चे हैं जिन्होंने 5000, 10,000 मैराथन दौड़ी, और मैं भी 5000, 10,000 मैराथन इलाहाबाद में भी दौड़ी. मीन्स वो ठीक है, बट ये कि जब आपकी बॉडी आपने अच्छी प्रैक्टिस करी हो. क्योंकि मैं सभी जो दर्शक हैं उन्हें ये बताना चाहूँगी, अगर कोई भी बच्चा ट्रेनिंग करना चाहता है तो उसको अपनी ट्रेनिंग इतनी हार्ड करनी है जैसे आप पढ़ाई करते हैं.
तो बिल्कुल. तो ये आज जो AFI ने कंट्रीब्यूशन किया, और आप भी AFI की एक यू कैन कैच दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम.
अच्छा,
यू नो दिस इज द वे टेक्नोलॉजी इज. तो ये 400 मीटर शुरू होने जा रही है. AFI का योगदान बहुत रहा है अभी.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल. नहीं, AFI का इसलिए योगदान ज़्यादा रहा है क्योंकि AFI जो है वो बहुत सिस्टमेटिकली ट्रेनिंग करी है, और सबसे अच्छी बात ये है कि वो कैलेंडर एडवांस में निकाल देते हैं. और एडवांस में जब आप कैलेंडर निकाल दे तो आपको चॉइस हो जाती है, खिलाड़ी को चॉइस होती है कि उसको किस में दौड़ना है, तो नेचुरली उससे वो उसका टारगेट ईजी हो जाता है. फिर ये तो सबको ही पता है कि एशियन गेम 4 साल बाद है, ओलंपिक 4 साल बाद होता है, वो मालूम है. लेकिन जो इवेंट्स नेशनल के हैं, जूनियर के हैं, सीनियर के, उनका थोड़ा आइडिया नहीं होता. लेकिन उससे ये एडवांटेज है कि AFI ने बहुत मेहनत करी है इसको, स्पोर्ट्स को आगे बढ़ाने की. और मुझे लगता है अब हमें इंतज़ार है कि हम जो है, जैसे अब नीरज चोपड़ा ने आप ओलंपिक के पोडियम में अपना स्थान लिया, तो मुझे लगता है आने वाले समय में ये बच्चे भी ऐसे ही स्थान प्राप्त करेंगे.
Well, those words coming from Suman Rawat Mehta certainly has a huge positive impact on all of us, and I'm sure, as she said, in 1 year, 2 years, 4 years, we'll have many more medals like the Neeraj Chopra and some of the others. We've got the 400 meters coming up for the boys, the second last event of the evening. You'll have the Sri Lankans, you'll have the Indians, because these are two good sides in the 400 meters. Back to my commentator, Swanlata.
Vibhuti Siddhansa of Sri Lanka winning the bronze for 15.32 seconds. Winner of the silver medal is Sabita Topo of India for 13.96 seconds. Champion of 100-meter hurdles and the winner of gold medal is Vunati Ayyappa Bolanda of India for having crossed 13.96 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to rise from our seats for the national anthem of India. We invite our guest upon us for a photograph. Congratulations, winners, and we thank our guest upon us.
Women's long jump event. Lakshya. We have seen Pratiksha Yamuna stands till at the top position in her 6th attempt.
So the long jump at one end and the 400 meters for the junior boys or the men will get underway now. All the lanes seem to be packed out there, 8 of them. The lineup: Kirulu of Sri Lanka in 1, Zeke of Maldives in 2, Abhiram of India in 3, Mohammad Farhan Pakistan 4, Jai Kumar India 5, Silva Sri Lanka 6, Anis Khan Pakistan 7, and Yusuf Mohammad Maldives in 8. Now look at this, Swanlata. You got 2 Indians two Maldives, two Pakistan, two Sri Lankans. This is going to be a super quarter mile. The Sri Lankans are very strong in this event. We're looking at the best timing, 46.95. C.H. Urihan of India is not there, he's been replaced as they go into the 100 meters at the far back straight. You got in the outside there. Remember, they got to take all their lanes respectively. You got right on the outside coming into view now is Mohammad Farhan, Pakistan, doing well at this point of time. So too is Silva, as they would now come to the home straight. Does the inside have the advantage? Yes, he has the slight advantage. It's Silva of Sri Lanka. Oh, look at the Indian out there next to him. Next to him, Jai Kumar has done a super job. Jai Kumar of India. It was Omel Shashikanta Silva of Sri Lanka and Jai Kumar of India. And Swarnata, both of them. This is an amazing start for all 8 of them. Two countries, each of the countries represented by 2 out here. This is the stage where perhaps the Sri Lankan, drawn in lane 6, Omel Shashinita Silva had that slight advantage, but then from inside out there, picking up the threads very quickly, is Jai Kumar. Jai Kumar, 6th in the 2024 Lima World Under 20 Championships, 46.96. And here today, this is where Swarnata, we all thought that the Sri Lankan might take it away, but look at Jai Kumar, virtually about 1.5 meters, and he takes that 400 meters in the men. So 46.86, it's not a record, the record in the name of A. Darshana, 46.55, Shashinta, 47.17, and India takes a bronze to P. Abhiram, 47.49. So one more gold medal, Swarnata, for India.
Coming up with the women's 400 meters final, Ajmi Khutan from Bangladesh faces Hawa Muzna from Maldives, Sandra Molsabu from India in bib number 141, Shenar Vijitunga in bib number 247 from Sri Lanka, Neeru Pathak in bib number 144 from India, Takshima Luhansa from Sri Lanka, Shafiu Jivamusa from Maldives in bib number 193. The last one but participant. And the final participant, Anisha Tharu from Nepal.
So that's the lineup we got once again. That's Swarnata, the beauty of the 400 meters. Maldives not starting there, which is I think Safiu Musa said did not start or will not start. But the men 8 and now the women 7. The 400 meters is a classic event. Go back to Hima Das, go back to Shiny Wilson, Ashwini Nachappa, Vandana Pai, Vandana Shanbag, P.T. Usha. Although P.T. Usha did run the 400 and the 400 meters hurdles, India has always dominated the 400 both in the men and the women. But you know, I was looking at the Sri Lankans perhaps doing very well today here in the men, when we had Shashinta Silva pushing Jai Kumar. Jai Kumar was actually in a spot of bother at the last 100 meters. Silva had taken a sizable lead in the outside. He was drawn in lane 6, but Jai Kumar came up with a beauty. So there we are, the lineup then. Khatun in 1, Bangladesh. Muzna Maldives in 2, Sabo India 3, Shinar Sri Lanka 4, Patak India 5, Nuhansa Sri Lanka 6, Musa Maldives 7, and 8 is Anisha Taru of Nepal. I see 8 is vacant, 7 also seems to be vacant. It says Safu Siva Moose, who is actually in 7. But where is number 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are surely there. 7 and 8, can't see them. Well, I can't see lane number 7. Can you? So 7 is not there and 8 is also not there. 6 starters, the 400 meters, the national under 20 record, Hima Das 50.79. That by far is the best. Hima Das, if you look at all the countries, Swanlata, Hima Das 50.79 is the best. So this has been India's favorite event, like Sri Lanka.
A lot of hopes, expectations on these Indian athletes, taking a lot of inspiration from the senior athletes, Hima Das, Ashwini Nachappa, PT Usha, as Milind mentioned earlier. So let us see, the race is going to start. Neeru Pathak have an eye on bib number 144. In lane 5, the Indian girl had been a participant in 2024 Lima World Under 20 Championships recently, clocking 52.78 seconds. And Sandra Molsabu, the girl from India, part of 2024 Dubai Asian Under 20 Championships in 4x400 meters gold winning relay team. So in bib number 141, we can have a look on Sandra Molsabu, a slight experience in the track.
4x400, an event where once again the nation is doing well. Out here, the meet record, D. Kumarasinghe in Colombo, 54.47 in 2018, just before COVID. COVID, of course, put a break onto all sporting events in the world, and we're now back to normalcy. They were important moments. So the lineup once again, to the far right in 1 is Khatun of Bangladesh. In lane number 2, in view now is Faiz Hawa Muzna. In lane number 3 is the girl that Swarnata just mentioned, Sandramol Babu, one of the 2 favorites, not because they are from India, but they surely have a better timing. Then you have Snear Vijayatunga of Sri Lanka, followed by Neeru Pathak of India, Takshima Nuhansa of Sri Lanka, the second of the Sri Lankans. 7 and 8 are not there. 400 meters, 1 lap of the stadium, they all will run in the respective lanes. Remember, the running speed is central to success in the 400 meters. There is no respite in this event. Some of the big names in the world have always done well. Grit Bauer, 1991. The junior record still stands, representing Germany then, 1991. Here they are off now.
Here starts the 400 meters women. From the outside, we can see as of now the lead taken by Nuhansa, and at the curve, in the back straight, the lead continues with her. The pace should be maintained, and Neeru Pathak in the lane 5 here dominates her, takes the lead. What a fantastic domination we have seen. Maintains still at the curve. bending slightly. They have to maintain the balance. The momentum still carries with the Neeru Pathak. And now at the home stretch, we can see a close, tough fight, tough battle between the two Indians.
But it is Neeru Pathak without an element of doubt. I for a moment thought that Sandra Mol Sabu might just pip her. Where did she go wrong? The last 30 odd meters, Sandra Mol Sabu did not have the energy. But yes, at the end of the day, you had, and look at this, the two Indians in the 400 meters, the men were still there. Where did Sabu? This is where I suspect that Sandra Mol Sabu should have put in that extra bit. She had it in her, but Neeru Pathak had maintained that lead. The Sri Lankans was wilting under pressure. Takshima Nuhansa. It was at this point that Neeru Pathak got her experience into play. The Sri Lankans wilted. Slowly but surely, Sandra Mol Sabu. But I think Swarnlata, it was slightly late for her because Neeru Pathak had set the pace for the finish. Now this is where it is. 25 meters to go. Neeru Pathak says, "Thank you, my dear friend. We'll have a nice dinner at the hotel, but not now." 54.50, 54.82 for these two girls. Once again, Swarnlata, the national flag, the tricolor will go up and the national anthem of India will be played.
So after this event, thank you so much for being with me on the day 2. Let us move on to the medal ceremony.
Podium of discus throw for junior men. It is W.C. Diluk Dabarira of Sri Lanka winning the bronze medal for 39.22 meters. Is Raman of India for 51.22 meters. The champion of discus throw and the gold medal winner is Ritik of India for 55.64 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to rise from our seats for the national anthem of India. guest of honors for a photograph. Congratulations winners, and we thank our guest of honors.
जाओ जाओ महाराज जाओ।
function is the Secretary General of Maldives Athletics Association, Ahmed Mumtakin, accompanied by the Executive Committee Member of Athletics Federation of India, Mrs. Haimavati. On the victory podium of 3000 meters for gentlemen, B.K. Ajaya of Nepal getting the bronze medal for having returned a timing of 9 minutes 08.91 seconds. The winner of the silver medal is Mohit Chowdhury of India for returning a timing of 8 minutes 27.61 seconds. The champion of 3000 meters and the gold medal winner is Shah Rukh Khan of India for clocking a timing of 8 minutes 26.06 seconds. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to rise from our seat for the national anthem of India. We invite our guest of honors for a photograph. Congratulations, winners, and we thank our guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be witnessing the victory ceremony of long jump for junior women. Our guest of honor for this award function is the Treasurer of Athletics Federation of India, Mr. Madhukant Pathak, accompanied by the Secretary of Karur District Athletics Association, Mr. Perumal. Well, that's going to be the victory ceremony of long jump for junior women. Podium of long jump for junior women. It is Dhananjana of Sri Lanka getting the bronze for a clearance of 5.73 meters. The silver medal, Asan Lakshanya of India for a clearance of 5.75 meters. The champion of long jump and the winner of the gold medal is Pratiksha Yamuna of India for a clearance of 5.79 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all rise from our seats for the national anthem of India. Our guest of honors for a photograph. congratulations winners and we thank our guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be witnessing the victory ceremony of 400 meters for junior men. Our guest of honor for this award function is the Secretary of Chandigarh Athletics Association, who is also the organizational delegate of this championship, Mr. Jaspinder Singh. Our guest of honor will be accompanied by the Secretary of Nallai District Athletics Association, Dr. S. Sethu. Of 400 meters, it is P. Abhiram of India getting the bronze medal for 47.49 seconds. The winner of the silver medal is J. Omal Sachinta of Sri Lanka for a timing of 47.17 seconds. The champion of 400 meters and the gold medal winner is Jay Kumar of India for returning a timing of 46.86 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to rise from our seats for the national anthem of India. We invite our guest of honor for a photograph.
Congratulations, winners, and we thank our guest of honor for doing the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be witnessing the victory ceremony of 400 meters for junior women. A guest of honor for this award function is the Senior Joint Secretary of Athletics Federation of India, Mr. Sandeep Mehta, being accompanied by the Co-Chairman of Examination Committee of Tamil Nadu Athletics Association, Mr. Srinivasan. On the victory podium of 400 meters, K. Takshina Nuhansa of Sri Lanka winning the bronze medal for 55.27 seconds. The winner of the silver medal is Sandra Mol Sabu of India for a timing of 54.82 seconds. The champion of 400 meters and the gold medal winner is Neeru Pathak of India for 54.50 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise from our seats for the national anthem of India.
We now request our guest of honor for the photograph, please. We thank our guests for doing the honors.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this we have come to the close of the second day's event, and let us all meet again for third day tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.